Premenstrual dysphoric disorder is not a death sentence. Hello, my name is Josephine, and my role as a clinical hypnotherapist is to help women to radically change their experience of premenstrual dysphoric disorder within their lives, minds, bodies, and being. Let's talk about how we make this happen and how specifically we're going to be experiencing this change, this transformation within Rosannah's upcoming PMDD program. Me and Rosannah connected after she reached out, having found my podcast detailing and explaining how I completely healed my PMDD experience. I know we're not allowed to use the word healed, so I'm going to say cleared. I experienced premenstrual dysphoric disorder, the guilt, rage, blame, and shame, which was exclusive towards the week before my period, from the age of 13 to 23. And after I reached 23, where my life was unlivable, I was being told, look, you're probably going to need to consider psychiatric inpatient care again. Like, we need to do something because this isn't working. At the time, I was like, what are you talking about? It's not even that bad. And I had this moment of, right, I need to get sober again and I need to find myself some solutions. Headed to the GP, nothing we can do apart from antidepressants and birth control. Great. Usual story, started looking on Facebook groups, Reddit, healthcare professionals of the modern age. And eventually, somehow, somewhere, people were talking about rapid transformational therapy for the experience of PMDD. What is this rapid transformational therapy? You're taking hypnotherapy and bringing in the gold standard of therapeutic interventions and support pieces, so you could essentially, as I very swiftly did with an amazing practitioner, we went in to my subconscious mind, found out why I had created the PMDD response, not a disorder. It was a response to a disordered situation, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't disordered in the way that I was reacting as a result of the way that I had been raised, essentially. We then went through various processes so that I could understand, reckon with, and resolve the PMDD completely. I'm chilling. Now, as an ADHD and autistic woman, there was still a lot of journey to take. However, I'm so glad that I was doing my neurodiversity journey on this foundation of, right, I've already done the impossible. What else am I going to create? What else will become possible now? Knowing that I had this ability to go into my mind, body, and my being to really truly understand why I was experiencing what I was experiencing, what that was trying to achieve, how that was trying to benefit me. Of course, it wasn't anymore. So knowing that I could release all of these reactions I'd accumulated over the years has been a game changer. My life looks completely differently from the way that it used to be. So that's some background on me. And then after clearing the PMDD, I got super into womb awakening, understanding more about my womb, learning about the lineage of the rose, womb priestesses, that whole super spiritual edge. I took on a 9-month womb awakening apprenticeship, which was a game changer. And I think that really helped me to grow and develop that sense of self, my intuition, and like these seer abilities, so that I can go in with my clients into that inner being, working with our consciousness so we can gain the understanding we need so that we can move forwards without that need that so many of us get stuck in of like, but I still need to talk about the past, I need to hold it here so that it's real and validated and it happened. Once we have that validation within ourselves, all that tension, all the beliefs, thoughts, feelings, actions and reactions associated with the challenges, there's space for them. Now we can still hold on to stuff, don't get me wrong, we're not like deleting memories in any way, shape or form, but that acute reaction is released. Game changer. So I was so pleased and overjoyed when Rosannah reached out to me and said, look, I love the results that we had together, loving my post-PMDD life. I have now gone on this huge journey of coaching and menstruality and drawing it together, creating this amazing program to help other women who are still experiencing PMDD, who are at that point within this lifetime of going, right, no more, I'm gonna get me some solutions. Let me find out what this is going on. Because what I love about PMDD at this point in my life, wouldn't have said this to you a couple of years ago, is that PMDD was the initiator. It made me look at the way that I was living. It made me look at myself, my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs. It forced me to connect to my womb space and have this huge, expansive initiation into what becomes possible when we immerse ourselves in the different energetical fields of our body. What the fuck's going on here? Quite a lot, it turns out. It's a PMDD program. It's going to be brilliant, exceptional. It's going to be for all women like us who are in tune and interested with going within and finding out. We're not here to fuck around, we're here to find out. So let's go. Here we are. My part of this process is that we're gonna start the journey together. We're gonna go for gold. I'm so excited. We're gonna gather on Zoom together, and there's gonna be this offering of a space where we can develop these sensations of being supported and held, hopefully creating that foundation of safety, so that I can show you how to go in, connecting to your mind, your body, your being, connecting into your womb space, finding the part of you that came up with the PMDD, guiding you in calmly, easily, so we can get curious. What's this about? What is the PMDD trying to do? I'm not saying it's achieving that at this point in time anymore. However, what were those original intentions? Who were you? What did you need? What was the PMDD trying to give you? What was it trying to deliver? It's so fascinating. Having that really deep womb connection, and then together, if that time is right for you, we can begin to resolve and release and clear the PMDD, so that you're beginning your program with Rosannah from a strong position. We're then going to be creating this really medicinal audio that you can journey with every day throughout the program, should you wish to, that can take you into that space of connection and calm and clarity. Checking in on your body, what's happening? What do we need today? What are the messages? What are the actions that my body is asking me to take? And it's this beautiful like mind-body literacy. To be honest, both you and me know that like consciousness isn't just in our brain, it's as much in my little toe as it is like in our brain. Consciousness is an everywhere experience, and so we can leverage and work with our consciousness to gain the understanding, to resolve, to cleanse, and to clear what's no longer relevant. PMDD is probably not relevant if you're looking at this program. That's the journey we're going to be taking, and then Rosannah is going to take you forwards, going, right, brilliant, we've got this strong foundation, let's talk about cyclical literacy, let's talk about the foods that could nourish us at different parts, let's go deeper with the emotional aspects, mapping out our cycles, what's happening here, what's beneficial here, my inner spring self, how can she communicate more with my inner autumn self? Then we can really move into understanding our luteal phase, that week before our period, this time of creativity, expression, fire. And because we've cleared out all that stagnant old energy, gone, it's done, there's so much space now to explore with Rosannah the pleasure, the creativity, the connection, further and further realizing who it is that you are today, who you're becoming, how you're wanting to show up and be seen within the world, feeling safe, held and supported to do so. Should you be at that point where you're going, yep, do really want to clear the PMDD, if that's possible, I'll have a look, I'll see, let's go for gold. And if you're really looking for that beautiful expansive container where you can take this journey in a community, as a team, weekly calls, check-ins, this beautiful weaving of opportunities and learnings, Rosannah's program is ready for you. I'm pretty sure it's launching November time, and I'll see you there. I'm literally so excited. This is going to be supreme. It is possible to change the way that we think, feel and behave, and the way we think, feel, behave is of course influencing our lives. When we look at the beliefs that are influencing how we think, that influence how we feel, that influence of course the way we take action, the game changes. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder is not a death sentence. It is an opportunity, an invitation to open into our true life, leading your life as the true you. So let's go.